Another flash mob hits a retail store, escaping with thousands of dollars in merchandise. The LAPD says 17 suspects hit the Nike store in South Alameda near 97th Street in Watts. This video posted on the Citizen app. Police say 4 females, 13 males, believed to be from 15 to 20 years old, ran through the store, stuffing clothes and boxes of shoes into trash bags and then taking off. The suspects faces all concealed. Investigators say that they fled the scene in 5 vehicles. The flash mob stole about $12,000 in goods.
It's at least the 10th time it's happened at this very store.
And just another beautiful evening in the great state of California. Before I go off on this video, don't forget to like, subscribe. You gotta be subscribed, and don't forget to share so we can get it out there. So isn't this beautiful? About $12,000 completely stolen, and you could tell they weren't in there very long. Got big old duffel bags, big huge trash bags, filling them up with sneakers, clothing, ripping them off the rack, and just gone. Zero accountability, and this stuff is allowed to go on. And you can see how America's changing day by day, not only with all the illegal immigration and letting all these people come in, and just a lot of them, I even saw in Chicago that some of them are actually going back because it's so bad in Chicago. That tells you a lot right there. But anyways, with this whole situation in California, this stuff is allowed to go on each and every day with no end in sight. Where's the California leaders whenever there's a shooting or something that fits the narrative? They're out here just banging the drums and all that. Where's Gavin Newsom speaking out about this? Where's Nancy Pelosi? All these people that love California so much. Adam Schiff. Where are all these people at? Why aren't they speaking out about this kind of stuff? You're starting to see that shift. Even in the grocery store, look at what they're doing to the steaks. And that steak right there, that cowboy cut steak, that's a really good steak. I can actually vouch for that. When you season that one up, let it sit overnight, and some oil on, man, it's just off the hook. But anyways, look at what they're doing with the meat now. So now the meat has to be locked up. And then even with me, true story, we went to Walmart the other day to get one of those pumice foot scrubber things with the handle you scrub your foot and your heel and all that. Even those were locked up. And I believe they were like $4.80 or something like that, $4.85, somewhere around there. Those were even locked up. That's how bad it's getting. I was like, when the hell did this happen? I had to wait for like over 5 minutes. The guy had to get called over to come way over just to unlock this little cheapy little foot scrubber thing. That's how bad it's getting. They're locking all of this stuff up. But it's interesting, that's locked up, but then the laundry soap is all out, and even the liquor's all out at that same store. So they must be just stealing just the beauty products and makeup, I guess. And you're starting to see this everywhere, and this is what America is turning into, and nothing's being done about it. There's no end in sight to any of this stuff. All of these stores are just going to keep moving out, and the people are just going to migrate to the areas that the stores go to, and the same thing's going to happen unless you have some accountability. How come the news just covers all this stuff about Trump and authoritarianism, all this BS stuff that's a figment, that's all just fairy dust, none of it's real, but they won't cover stuff like this? How come they don't talk about solutions to stuff like this? Why don't they condemn stuff like this? Even this is right here in New York. Look at what the cops are allowing the people to do in New York. Isn't that such just a sign of strength? And you can see the cops standing right there and just allowing it to happen. It looks like he even has a smirk on his face, and they're clowning, filming it, recording it. If I was the police chief or what, he would be fired instantly. Instantly. We're not talking about nothing. Leave your badge, leave all your stuff, get the hell out of here. We'll make sure that we send you your paycheck. You're done. This is why there's no respect for law enforcement. You even have cops partaking in this garbage. And the same thing happens in all of these large cities. And eventually it's going to be coming to a town near you. These same policies, your DAs, your judges that don't prosecute, they're all on top of Trump. We want to make sure we get him. All these other people, we'll deal with that some other time. Oh, they just want to steal. They got to feed their families, and you have to be understanding. That's the BS message that they want to put. The country is going to hell. It's not going to happen in 1 month, 1 year. It's over time, and you're able to see this just in its truest form, how it's deteriorating, and it's going to be hell for your kids, and imagine their kids' kids. It's going to be unlivable if it continues on this same path.
I just think it's sad. It's sad that this is what it's come to.
Some paying customers are shaking their heads in frustration as others,
it's just embarrassing, man,
say they're ready to do more than that. This group was camped out in the Nike parking lot tonight.
So now, guess what? We patrolling right here, and this where we gonna be at. It gotta stop.
Why is it frustrating to you?
because we ain't the one doing it and we live here. But if they come out here while we right here, they won't be the ones doing it either.
Right.
Guarantee that.
They need to just leave us alone. They need to go about their business. Don't ever come back here. This community already rough. They just making it look bad.
And that's why myself, I don't need somebody to tell me that the media is full of it and they're fake and they're phony. I can see it from my own eyes. If the media and you really need a free and fair press. That's what helps a country grow and able to get outreach and information, real information. If the media would actually cover this stuff, this is local news and all that, but if the media actually picked up on this stuff, did an expose and really highlighted the crime, the theft that's going on at Walmart, Target, all of these big box retailers, the Amazon trucks getting looted, all of this stuff, even trains, semi-trucks, they're doing this everywhere, and you're seeing it more and even more brazen. I would appreciate if the media actually covered that. But go look right now, go do a little test, go on CNN, MSNBC, ABC, it's all of the same messaging. They don't want to talk about this stuff. They're not about benefiting the country, helping the country to become better, coming up with real solutions. It's all about they act like this stuff doesn't happen the same way they acted like all the George Floyd riots didn't happen. They're doing this stuff. It's all on purpose to bring this country down, because if you really cared about it and you really wanted to fix the problem, they would address this. You can talk about Trump some other day, but they can't, because that's the narrative. This is our cash cow. Let's beat people over the head with this while America is just burning in the background. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Maybe you guys feel that I'm exaggerating. I can just see it's a very simple cause and effect. All of these places are going to be ghost towns, right? You have your Chicagos, your LAs, your San Franciscos, New Yorks, Atlanta, Detroit, all these places, right, that we all know, Philly. They're going to become ghost towns, right? All of these big box retailers and all that, they're going to be like maybe some in the suburb areas, but they're going to move out of these cities. Then they're going to be coming to a city where they don't have this stuff as much. And then what happens? The people follow the same thing. That's why you see all the people leaving California, because the stuff they voted for, they hate it, they can't stand it. But then they go to other places that don't like that stuff, but then they vote the same exact way. Then they tear that place down. It's almost like termites at the base of a house. They slowly eat away at the foundation of the house until one day you walk in the kitchen, your foot goes through the kitchen floor, and then the whole house caves in on itself. This crime, all this lawlessness, all this stuff that's allowed to happen and go on, defund the police, it's just like termites. It's not going to be overnight. Little by little, they're eating away at the foundation. Then these same people move to an area near you, and then they carry the same BS with them. Once that's conquered, they'll go again. That's exactly what you're seeing, because all these people are leaving these places and they're coming to a town near you. This needs to stop. There needs to be some bit of accountability. Maybe you guys have kids and you guys feel the exact same way I do, or maybe you guys feel like, hey man, it's just their problem in California, we'll just deal with it when the people come. I'm telling you, they're already heading to you, especially with all these illegals that they're letting in, and it's only a matter of time unless there's some sense of accountability, because the media sure as hell doesn't give a damn about what's happening. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe. You got to be subscribed to this great channel, and don't forget to share so we can help get it out there. And I will catch you guys on the next one.